Italy is a country known for its rich history, cultural heritage, and natural beauty. But did you know that it also faces a major energy challenge? In this video, we'll explore why Italy needs more nuclear power plants to meet its growing energy demand and reduce its reliance on imported fossil fuels. We'll also discuss the challenges and opportunities facing Italy's nuclear energy sector, including the problem of fuel sourcing, the potential benefits of domestic fuel production and alternative fuel technologies, and the possibility of using small-scale reactors for a more diverse and flexible energy mix. Italy is heavily dependent on imported natural gas for its electricity generation. In fact, about 75% of the country's electricity comes from natural gas, with the rest coming from oil, coal, and renewable sources. This makes Italy vulnerable to price fluctuations and supply disruptions, as well as to the environmental impacts of fossil fuel extraction and transportation. Italy's electricity demand is growing at a steady pace, driven by factors such as population growth, economic development, and the transition to a more electrified economy. To meet this growing demand, Italy needs to diversify its energy mix and increase its domestic production of electricity. Nuclear energy is a reliable and cost-effective source of electricity that produces virtually no greenhouse gas emissions. It is also a domestic source of energy that can help reduce Italy's dependence on imported fossil fuels. Nuclear power plants are safe, well-regulated, and have a proven track record of providing clean, reliable electricity. In addition to providing clean, reliable electricity, nuclear energy also brings economic benefits to Italy. Building and operating nuclear power plants creates high-skilled jobs and stimulates economic growth. It also helps Italy meet its climate and environmental goals, by reducing greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution from fossil fuel burning. One of the challenges facing the expansion of nuclear energy in Italy is the sourcing of fuel materials. Nuclear power plants require a steady supply of fuel, such as uranium, to generate electricity. Currently, Italy imports most of its fuel from other countries, which makes it vulnerable to price fluctuations and supply disruptions. To address this challenge, Italy could consider developing its own domestic sources of fuel, such as uranium mining and recycling, or exploring alternative fuel technologies such as thorium or fusion. Developing domestic sources of fuel and exploring alternative fuel technologies could bring several benefits to Italy. It could reduce the country's dependence on imported fuel, improve its energy security, and create high-skilled jobs in the mining and nuclear industries. It could also reduce the environmental impacts of fuel production and transportation, and provide a long-term and sustainable source of fuel for nuclear power plants. Italy has a history of uranium mining and processing, with several former mines and mills located in the central and southern regions of the country. These sites could potentially be reopened and expanded to support the growth of the nuclear industry. In addition, Italy has a growing nuclear waste management industry, with several facilities that are capable of recycling used fuel from nuclear power plants. This recycled fuel, also known as second-generation fuel, could be used to generate more clean electricity, reducing the need for new fuel mining and disposal of nuclear waste. Another challenge facing the expansion of nuclear energy in Italy is the construction of large-scale reactors. Building and operating a nuclear power plant requires significant investment, expertise, and public support. This can be a daunting task, especially for a country like Italy that has not built a new nuclear power plant in over 30 years. To overcome this challenge, Italy could consider adopting a different approach to nuclear energy, by using small-scale reactors that are easier and cheaper to build and operate. Small-scale reactors are a new generation of nuclear technology that offer several advantages over traditional large-scale reactors. They are designed to be modular, flexible, and scalable, which means they can be built and operated in a variety of settings and configurations. They also have improved safety features, such as passive cooling and passive containment, that make them less vulnerable to accidents and more resilient in case of emergencies. In addition, small-scale reactors can be used for a wide range of applications, such as electricity generation, desalination, and district heating, which makes them a versatile and valuable source of energy. In conclusion, Italy needs more nuclear power plants to meet its growing energy demand and reduce its reliance on imported fossil fuels. Nuclear energy is a clean, reliable, and cost-effective source of electricity that can help Italy achieve its energy, economic, and environmental goals. To overcome the challenges and unlock the potential of nuclear energy, Italy needs a comprehensive and long-term energy strategy that takes into account the needs and concerns of all stakeholders. This includes addressing the issue of fuel sourcing and exploring the opportunities of domestic fuel production and alternative fuel technologies. It also includes considering the potential of small-scale reactors as a more flexible and diverse source of energy. With the right policies and investments, Italy can successfully integrate nuclear energy into its electricity system, providing clean, reliable, and affordable electricity to its citizens.